Okay, now we're going to go over some of the basic equipment that you're going to need for reloading. Well, I like to call this reloading for beginners by a beginner. So, anyway, you're going to need a set of calipers. You can go with either the manual ones or myself, I prefer the digital. Calculator comes in handy. This is our Lee ball trimmer. So your reloading dies. Now these are Lee dies. This is our crimp die, factory crimp die 308. This is a universal decapping die. I'm going to show you that one. And these are the deluxe rifle dies. Comes with a little powder dipper if you so choose to use it, and the shell holder for the press. This is an RCBS bullet puller, which I'll demonstrate that as well. Okay, and the thing about Lee is they sell kits. Most of them do. Most of the manufacturers do. They come, with various things. The Challenger breech lock press, which I'll show you in a minute, is the one I have. It came with the scale. Now this is a balance scale. I also have a digital scale, which I like to have both. That way you can back up one measurement with another. And of course, one of the most important things are safety glasses. One of our primer setups. This is the Lee Auto Prime. The shell holders. I'll demonstrate that. Now, when you buy one of the kits, depending on which kit you buy, you get various things. This is the Lee Lube. This is what we're going to be using. It came with my kit. Okay, this is primer pocket cleaning tool. Our chamfer and deburr. Okay, this is separate. The ball trimmer is separate. Comes with one of these. This is your trimmer for hand trimming. You'll need to get one of these. It's your depth gauge. Guides through the shell. I'll demonstrate it. But each kit comes with these usually, and then it comes with this little shell holder, which screws onto this. I'll show you that in a little bit. So, I'm gonna take this with us over here. This is the reloading bench I built. Like I said, you can build your own or you can buy one. There are some out there. I use some 4x4s, 2x4s, an old tabletop off a drawing table. So, you could set an engine block on this thing. This is the Lee zip trimmer. And I'm going to show you how this works. This is a very handy little tool. Our universal chuck. I'm going to show you how that works. That's really handy. This little setup right here is really cool. And now, onto our press. This is the second most important thing you need, or third I should say, safety glasses being the second after your manual. Okay, comes with two primer arms, large and small, and the various primer setups, and they're color coded. Black is for small. I have the large primer feeder over here. It's white. Okay, single stage press. And the thing I like about the breech lock system, you can get these little bushings. Okay, and you screw your dies into them. And see if I can get this to work here. I'll give you a better look at it. But you see there's interrupted threads inside there. So it makes you put your die in the bushing, set it where you want, slip it in there. This is going to be fun with one hand, and then you just turn it. It's got a little stopping point right there, so that way when you switch out on a single stage press, you don't have to set your dies. There are other companies that make these. Let's see if I can get this out of here. Okay, make similar setups. So I went with Lee. It's a good company, and like I said, it was part of the equipment that was donated or passed on to me. See, this is our crimp. So you just set it in there, give it a turn, you hear the click, and you're ready to rock and roll. So now when you're done, just take it out and you can put it back in the case. Okay, now this is our powder dispenser. I'm going to go over that for charging our shells. And of course we have our components: primers, powder, bullets. And I'm going to go over some various things and kind of back up here, give you a whole look at the setup. I've got a nice work light, squiggly bulb, doesn't throw off a lot of heat. That's a big safety issue. You don't want the lighting that's going to throw off heat. It can make your powder a little more volatile. So just a quick look at all the equipment. A little setup that you can build. And I think that about covers it. Like I said, I'm going to give you a demonstration on everything as to using them. So we're going to get started with, like I said, reloading for beginners by a beginner, a demonstration.